Fear is one of the most dangerous prisons in the world. The worst part is that many people live inside it without knowing it. They call it being realistic. They call it being careful. They say they are waiting for the right time. But often, they are simply afraid. Afraid of failure, embarrassment, judgment, rejection, or losing comfort. And this quiet fear destroys lives every day. Fear does not always look dramatic. It sounds reasonable. It whispers, maybe later, you are not ready. What if it goes wrong? What will people think? Slowly, life becomes a list of missed chances. Dreams disappear because of fear. Good ideas never begin because of fear. Relationships never happen because of fear. Talent stays hidden because of fear. That is why the story of Walter White feels so powerful. In the beginning, he was not strong or bold. He was a man controlled by fear. He was smart and capable, but fear shaped his choices. He avoided conflict. He avoided risk. He chose safety over uncertainty. That kind of choice may look small at first, but when you repeat it for years, it changes your whole life. One safe decision, one delayed chance, one avoided risk. Then one day, you wake up and realize you built a life that does not feel like your own. Many people are living like this right now. They want more, but they stay where it feels safe. At first, safe feels comfortable. Later, it feels heavy. Then it becomes painful. One of the biggest lies people believe is that they have plenty of time. They think they can start next year. They think their dreams can wait. They think life will slow down. But life moves fast. Sometimes people only wake up when something painful happens. A crisis can remove excuses. Hard times can create clarity. Pressure can force someone to ask, what am I doing with my life? That moment can hurt, but it can also change everything. It can show you how many years were lost to fear, delay, and silence. Then comes the most important lesson. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is action while fear is still there. Brave people are not always calm. They are often nervous and unsure. The difference is simple. They move anyway. Most people are waiting to feel confident before they begin. But confidence usually comes after action, not before it. You do not think your way into confidence. You act your way into it. You try, fail, learn, improve, and repeat. That is how fear becomes weaker. Not through endless planning. Not through overthinking. Through action. Messy action. Uncomfortable action. Repeated action. Think about your own life. Maybe you want to start a channel, but you are scared people will laugh at you. Maybe you want to build a business, but you are scared it will fail. Maybe you want to leave a job that makes you unhappy, but you are scared of uncertainty. Maybe you want to tell someone how you feel, but you are scared of rejection. In all these cases, fear feels huge. But often, the picture in your mind is worse than reality. Your brain makes danger look bigger and comfort look smarter. That is why so many people stay stuck for so long. When you challenge fear again and again, something changes inside you. Your identity starts to shift. You stop seeing yourself as someone who always hides. You become someone who can act even when it feels uncomfortable. Every small brave action builds that version of you. But there's another lesson here. Fear is not the only danger. At first, fear stops people from starting. Later, pride can destroy what they build. This is also what Walter White shows. In the beginning, fear controls him. Later, power changes him. He no longer wants only freedom or survival. He wants control, respect, and dominance. His ego grows, and that is where the real collapse begins. This happens in real life too. Some people finally take action, become successful, and then lose themselves. They become obsessed with image, status, and power. They damage relationships. They lose peace. They forget why they started. Success stops being a tool and becomes an addiction. So the lesson is deeper than just be fearless. First, you must defeat fear. Then you must control pride. Both can ruin your life in different ways. Fear keeps you small. Pride makes you dangerous to yourself. Ask yourself an honest question. What are you really afraid of? What are you protecting? Comfort? Approval? Your image? Your ego? And is it worth sacrificing your future just to protect those things today? You do not need a tragedy to wake up. Start now. Try now. Fail now. Learn now. Time does not care about excuses, and regret hurts far more than temporary failure. In the end, your life will be shaped by your actions, not your intentions, not your plans, and not your excuses. Fear is writing the future of many people right now. Do not let it write yours. Take the risk. Start the project. Post the video. Make the call. Say the truth. Do the thing your fearful self keeps avoiding. Master fear before it traps you, and control pride before it controls you. That is how you change your life. Have a nice day.